rapists when he came down the escalator. That was day one. Then it escalated into attacks on Latino journalists. It escalated into attacks on the so-called, as in his words, the Mexican judge. Then he ramped it up again to the invasion, the warning people of the caravan, and words like infestation. What do you do with an infestation? With an infestation, the conclusion is to attempt an extermination. So to me, there's very little distinction between his inciting this violence and the fact that it is now happening, because sad to say, it's probably inevitable. He knows what he's doing. This resonates with a portion of his base, and he has succeeded, unfortunately, in turning virtually the entire conversation about Latinos in the United States to hinge on illegal immigration, undocumented people, and this purported threat that Latinos pose to this country. We never hear in this country, very rarely, about Latinos in education, Latino views on health care, climate change. It is solely around immigration, and that's due in large part to him. And in that sense, very tragically, he has succeeded.
What do you do when certainly the last Republican president fought for, sought, and it's not ideal, but had 44% of the Latino vote. It was so politically powerful inside the last Republican administration. President Obama used the power of the presidency to try to pass comprehensive immigration reform with the Latino community, Latino leaders at the table. You now have a president, as you said, talking about exterminating Latinos.
It's not even, to me, it's not even a question of what this president could do. And it brings me no pleasure saying this. I just think with this administration, it is too late. And this goes, to me, it's not even a political question, because Obama, George W. Bush, H.W., all of the presidents in modern history have made sincere outreach to Latinos, whether or not their views happen to align with mainstream Latinos. They wanted them in their party. They wanted their support. This president beats beyond like the slightest minimum modicum of respect. Really, virtually has no regard for our communities. And we see the way he's treated some of the most prominent people, some of the Latino achievers in this nation. So when I watch his speech and I hear these words, they strike me as utterly insincere, completely inauthentic. If you paid 5 minutes worth of attention to Trump over the last few years, that's not who he is. That's just a disembodied person, as you stated, reading words off a teleprompter, totally passive voice.
So the three people that have spoken, you were the third person to say that those words are disconnected from anything he believes in, which is why